Hello, everyone that comes in.
Yes, it might be a little bit crazy. Welcome, explorers. Dave made it.
Yes, it might be a little bit. Oh, there we go. Hey, just Dave. Welcome.
We
Sorry about the technical difficulties. Mary Ellen Dillon is here.
Yay.
Cheryl, one deck down. Nautical Nurse Nancy. And yes, we're on StreamYard. I don't know what's going on with the other one. That was crazy.
What was it? Einstein, I believe, once said the act of insanity is doing something over with the expectation the results are going to change. I think that's what he said.
I'm sure Just Dave is going to fact check that one.
And I don't know why.
He's like, nope, you're wrong. Access denied.
I must be insane because I repeatedly keep trying to do eCam when we keep having issues. So
our internet is
should
really
be
good. Yes,
Yeah.
We have a high internet. So I don't know if it's the computer or what's going on.
I don't know. But hopefully everyone will come on over to here.
Self-proclaimed Captain Billy J. Welcome. Oh, and in case you guys didn't know, he's doing a back-to-back. My gosh, mark that on your calendars. Angela Nemechek is here. Welcome.
I just realized all the photos that I had on the eCam.
Oh, no.
I won't have on here.
Oh.
So,
well, what photos did you have?
Oh, I had tons of photos.
Oh, my gosh.
I'll just have to... Greg, why don't you greet the people?
I've been... We're already done with that.
Well, okay.
I've been doing that.
Then discuss.
So
I can write.
Welcome everybody to our basically impromptu show now. Nurse Nancy is saying, "Ahoy!" I'm gonna say self-proclaimed Captain Trouble. Wait, are you really doing a back-to-back? What? We're doing a back-to-back? That's news to me. Okay, well, if that's news to you, then I don't know who made up your reservations there. But, yes, it's our first show of October.
And looks how it's starting.
Yep. Fall is in the air. I haven't noticed any leaves changing that much, actually.
It's a little bit warmer today than it had been.
It is, actually. Spooky season is upon us. Did anyone else get the big beeping noise from their phone or their TV or anything like that? It was supposed to be a nationwide type thing, so it went off a few minutes before it was supposed to, but that's fine. Welcome, Paul Eichenlob. This is really just good. This is going to be an impromptu show, really. So
I think we're the king of winging it, so we can make it work. Mary Ellen Dillon is asking, are they going to Heathrow as well? Which Heathrow is London Airport.
Oh.
But yes, okay, so today is October 4th.
Lindsay Coastguard, welcome. Why are you hitting me?
Because I'm trying to say something.
I know, I'm just trying to...
And the art of interrupting still won't change on this
well, I gotta do it while the doing's good here.
Did you say hi to Paul Eichenlob?
I did. Code 4 for life. Welcome.
Is that?
I think that's a new stream name. I've never heard of that before, but welcome.
Yes, welcome in. So you guys, today what we're going to be talking about is a little bit about my birthday weekend. Last weekend, I will tell you, I had an amazing
Make it all about
weekend.
you. No, that's funny.
But it was really fun. We're going to talk about what we've been discussing, Disney's Funko Pops. So we're going to talk a little bit about that for the 100 years.
We're 100 years?
100 years of the Disney company.
I know.
The main thought was going to be Halloween on a Disney cruise. And I'm going to have to, in my mind, think about all the pictures that we had seen that I was going to show that we could have created a conversation.
And really any cruise.
Yes. So that is going to be our show generator today.
Which, speaking of that, did you know... Billy J, did you know you're going on a Halloween cruise with some of us that are in this chat right now? You're going to meet some of us that are in this chat. So that's going to be fun. And we're going on a Carnival cruise. And Carnival has patched the Halloween jack-o'-lantern, I guess you would call him. He's a huge statue, Halloween statue. It's really cool looking if you haven't seen him. They really deck out the carnival lobby ship area with Halloween, treats and decor and everything. So it's really fun.
And the one thing that I really like about this,
RobFuz, welcome.
well,
Sorry, go ahead.
I'll just let you talk through the whole show.
Oh, George in Atlanta, welcome. And thank you for the $20 super chat. Happy pre-Halloween.
Nancy's,
Okay, go ahead.
Nancy's probably saying, "Oh, it's like watching my live show with Anthony and
You
Nancy."
know it is, and that's the fun part of it. But go ahead. Okay.
George, thank
But wait, there's one. No, I'm just playing. Go ahead. Go ahead.
George, thank you so much for that. We don't have our little jiggy music, unfortunately, but thank you so much. We really
Thank you very much.
appreciate it. Yes. And I don't even know what I was going to. What were we talking about? That
We're talking about the carnival ships, how they decorate for Halloween.
yes.
And we're going to do some Halloween. Go ahead. Sorry, I thought you were done talking. Go ahead.
Kevin Sparrow, welcome. Not only is
I'll just hide myself. Just pretend I'm not here.
Yeah, you interrupt me again.
Oh my gosh! I can't win worth trying with this co-host.
Never mind. Anyway, that's part of the fun of doing lives. You never know what to expect. But
it is not all about Derek, Nancy. Go ahead. Right now it's about you because you're trying to talk.
Thank you. The good thing about Carnival, they are known for fun. They're the fun ships. And one of the things Greg likes of any holiday is Halloween time, which, as you can see back here. And
Halloween and Christmas.
And Carnival definitely knows how to do it. Dizney does a great job during the holiday season. We went on a Halloween cruise for Dizney in September.
Mm-hmm.
Carnival does it in the month of October, and it's really fun. We're going to talk a little bit about what they do and what we're looking forward to coming up on the cruise. So we are definitely looking forward to that.
I know you're just joking, Nancy. And thank you. Angela, it's a Gregory Variety Comedy Hour. Well, thank you.
Yes.
They really do deck it out for the holiday. I was going to say that I know Nancy is going to do it. We're going to do it. Anyone else, are you going to do it? But we're going to hide Halloween ducks. Well, not necessarily, it doesn't have to be Halloween ducks, but we are going to do Halloween ducks. So you can find some really good cheap price ones on Amazon.
You got to order those today.
Lots of glow-in-the-dark stuff, too. It's really cool. I noticed some people make the 3D printed. We found a 3D printed ghost, and the little legs, they like shake back and forth. And
doesn't it glow in the dark?
I think so. And we just happened to see it underneath one of the lamps, the lampshades on the Carnival cruise. So that was pretty fun.
Yeah. So
you can find all sorts of things. I found a game where you like pop the little balloon things. It's like a not a fidget thing, but it's just like, I guess it's a fidget thing. Kind of like you're just trying to relax your mind and you're just popping these plastic bubble things and they pop back up. So yeah, there's all kinds of things you can find there. Angela's going to hide some. Cool.
We still have some that what we do is we have business cards with our channel on it. And I know a lot of times when people hide ducks, they link them to like a Facebook page where people can post on there where they found the ducks.
We have our QR code for our channel.
We decided to attach a business card to it so people can we can get our channel out a little bit more.
Yeah.
So we have fun doing that.
And
I don't know if it helps, but
it's fun when you hide something and you just stand back and you look.
We've seen that a few times.
And you watch people, they actually find it and they look at it and then they just throw it away. No, they don't. They pick it up and they take it with them, or you hide something, you walk away, and then you come back a little bit later and it's gone. You're like, oh, somebody found it. So that's exciting. It's just something fun to do. We enjoy it now that we're doing it.
So, Greg, I'm now about 2 weeks from my surgery that I had on Thursday. So tomorrow will be 2 weeks from it. So I've been trying to introduce stuff into my diet because in 16 days, we will be traveling down to LA to stay in a hotel to fly the
Yes.
next day.
And we're going
to
to
go to
have
Miami.
fantastical feasts on
It
this
is
cruise.
Jim, more sunshine, please.
Welcome. Season's greetings, Jim. And Mary Ellen Dillon is not going to be hiding ducks. Well, we can give you some of ours if you want to join in. You can hide some.
And I wanted to say too, RobFuz, who has been on here, he's been doing, he does a lot of retro stuff. So if you guys want to find out like what he does, a lot of different things, but one of the things I love about him, he does retro videos of what rides used to be, and he was showing those tonight before we were on. So check out RobFuz, and if you're kind of interested, like what used to be there in Walt Disney World. It's so sad to see. It's great to have the memories of it, and then you realize, oh, it's not there anymore. So it makes it a little bit sad.
Oh gosh, Angela with the 14-day thing. No, it is 16. Well, I'm not even counting today, so wouldn't that be 15 days now?
I count it.
I don't count it because we're already in it. So I'm going to say 15 days.
Eric Wilson, Party on the Sea. Welcome.
Welcome. And welcome Tiffany Peacock and Noah's Adventures.
We got to eat the...
Well, that was from
Rachel.
Yes.
But since we saw Tiffany, it reminded me that we have to do that today. So
but she's not going to see us eating it.
She can watch the replay.
Oh, wow.
Tiffany, text on over to Rachel.
She could watch the replay.
So one of the things that we're going to do, so I'm to get about my diet, I'm trying to implement more things because in 2 weeks we'll be going on a cruise, and I'm not going to be eating soup for
more than 2 weeks.
2 weeks,
well,
but
about 2 weeks.
I'm not going to be eating soup for a month and then expect to go on a cruise and have a diet of all these different things.
Yeah,
so,
and you're not going to be eating soup on a cruise all the time. That would just be boring.
So I'm already starting to introduce different things into my diet.
Too, welcome.
And also Cruise and Koozies. Welcome, Mike and Lindsay.
Oh, well. Welcome.
I've been trying different stuff to kind of see if I'm going to get what response my body's going to give me since I don't have a gallbladder anymore. I had sushi for my lunch.
Oh boy. How was that?
Probably
so far?
Wasn't the best thing.
Did you have wasabi?
I had wasabi with soy sauce.
Oh my gosh. I'm surprised you weren't in the bathroom like 5 minutes later.
About 20 minutes later, I was in the bathroom. But,
yeah, wasabi and him don't do well. I'm like, don't eat the wasabi. And
there's Rachel.
And he goes, I like the wasabi.
Welcome in, Rachel.
Welcome.
So we are going to do a taste. We're going to try. Rachel was nice enough to send us. It's hardly there anymore because I think it's going to look probably more like birdseed. But she wanted this. Well, when you fill it, it's just like crumbles. But it's a new.
Yes.
It's by Nature Valley.
She was nice to do
Yeah.
it. I'm sorry. In
So-
the mail, it really just got. Well, now you're just making it worse. You're like crumbling it.
It tastes like
Here, let's just smack it and add milk to it or something.
But it's an everything bagel granola bar, which is
so.
interesting.
Let's just be careful. Okay.
It's crumbs.
Okay, well, it just have some.
I am. That's not her fault.
No, it's
it's
not.
how they delivered it. So this is how it looks like.
It's okay, Rachel. It's okay. I can't even read that. Okay, so February 18th, 2024. Well, it wouldn't last.
That's interesting.
It wouldn't last with the shape. The shape wouldn't last that long.
It's not bad. It's kind of interesting because you do have that, like the everything bagel that you get, like
It's
the
a
poppy
bit
seeds.
nutty.
And then you get the kind of the there's nuts in there.
Oh,
It's
look,
not bad.
there's some pieces.
Yay! It's not bad.
Here's a whole little piece.
Yeah, I mean I actually like everyday bagels, everything bagels. That's not bad.
Thank you, Rachel.
Yeah, I would if I saw that I would probably get that again. We have Ronnie and Teresa from the Traveling Gilberts, and Greg. Who are the Gilberts?
I don't know who the heck are the Gilberts.
We are seeing so many people that we're going to see live in person on the cruise.
Rachel tried the cheese one, and she said it was disgusting. Scott McNeil, welcome
in. Sorry, I'm just getting back to where we can see that one. So we're not on our normal eCam today, guys. We had to cancel the other post because we look like robots. We're just frozen on there. So we had to switch over to Streamyard. So I think I'm going forward until we get our computer fixed. We're going to use Streamyard just because it works a lot better. We're getting a lot more out of it. So one of the things we like about October
we got
is
some dilla.
So it's pumpkin spice horchata,
Mm-hmm.
and Greg likes it chilled. So these have been chilling for over a week. And as
The little ones here.
I'm trying to introduce, it's probably going to stay there.
Oh no, let me fix that.
As I'm trying to introduce myself to things a little bit, I think it's good
There we
enough
go.
to have like, this is a shot.
You know what, Nancy? We should ask everyone on the Polo to bring some of these, and we can make a little dilly with them on the ship. That would be fun. Why?
You can only bring wine on there. You can't bring these shots.
Well, they won't know.
Unless
we can do it before the cruise.
Unless
we're not trying to promote bad behaviors.
No, unless Nancy uses her shampoo to put some of this pumpkin spice horchata in.
Well, let's explain that, because we're not going to ask her to really put it in her shampoo. It's a shampoo bottle it's a bottle that looks like a shampoo bottle, but people use it for alcohol, which we are not saying that's wrong or right to do.
We've never done it.
We're not judging whatsoever.
No. Yeah.
But we could even have these before the cruise. That would be fun too. It's just an idea. Look, you made it backfire on me. Now I look and sound bad.
We've never done it. We're always the kind that if we were trying to do something like that, we would get caught with it. Because I know some people put it in shampoo, and then there's other things that I think it's like suntan lotion. I think they put it in.
You know what, Billy J? You get yourself in trouble. I'm not trying anything. I don't need to try because you already get yourself in trouble.
So
dilly, everybody.
Take a whiff.
Oh, that
smells like pumpkin spice.
Heavenly, like pumpkin spice.
Rum chata is good in anyway, but this is really good.
Woo, woo.
This is really good. We couldn't find this anywhere, and I went to Bevmo today, and I text Greg, should I get 2 bottles? I don't know if we're going to drink it, but it gives us a chance to drink this all year long on that. So have you guys tried the pumpkin spice horchata?
Nancy said I may need to shampoo with some of that. She doesn't mean it literally.
Even our chat's kind of scrolling pretty weird, so you might have to help me with
You would totally have a shot before boarding, and those sound yummy. Totally have a shot. Get it? Shot. There you go. You'd have a shot before. Okay, never mind. You're making me explain it.
I didn't understand what you meant. I know
Lindsay said you would totally have a shot before boarding, and those sound yummy. But she meant like a shot at being able to do it. But I'm making it a 2 definition thing. Okay, you know what? I'm just explaining way too much.
Just keep drinking. Mm-hmm. That is very good. And Greg, I don't want to say I don't have my eyes. The interesting thing on this, you would think rum chata would be made in some erotic place.
Wow.
Maybe.
Wow.
In some exotic.
It's so erotic. Look at the curves of this bottle.
In some exotic place.
Oh, it's erotic.
But where? No. But it is made in it's probably in Nancy's backyard. It's made in Pewaukee, Wisconsin.
There you go. Don't you know? Cheryl said you could get the bottles at Spencer's Gifts. Look, everybody's promoting all this fun bad behavior.
We've never done that. We've never done that. We feel I would probably be the one that got caught.
Oh my gosh, hashtag so erotic. Yeah, the one time we would actually try to do something like that, and we would be the ones to get caught. And we would say, well, they do it. Why can't we?
Mary Ellen says, I should pull out the key lime. I think that's the bay chair, right? I've been looking for that. I have not been able to find that.
Pewaukee is her backyard, she said.
Oh, wow.
Pewaukee, that is my backyard. Seriously.
To think rum chata is made in Wisconsin.
So we got it from Nancy's backyard, basically. She didn't know that we went into her backyard and pulled it, but yeah.
Yeah, that when you said that, Eric put on there, Party on the Sea. He says, meet in the parking garage for shots before boarding.
Oh,
Adventures Ahead tradition.
That would totally be fun. Yes.
Adventures with Eric B. Welcome in.
Welcome.
We got a lot of Erics in here.
It's the cows. I don't get that. It's the cows. I don't understand that. Oh, they make the cream. Okay. Well, that would be cool if you just could milk the cow and pumpkin spice rum chata came out of them. Although I'd be wondering what they've been eating.
I highly recommend it. We're pumpkin spice like
fanatics.
Yeah, so I got some. What are those things called? You dip them in. Stop.
I have no idea what you're trying to do.
You put them in your coffee.
Creamer?
No, they're hard. You put them in there. They're bread. They're sweet bread.
Oh.
They're not.
Oh, the pumpkin spice biscotti?
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Okay, well, all these descriptive words and these hand movements I just don't know about.
There's that. Greg got some pumpkin spice donuts from the...
Well, you bought them for me, but yes. Derek's hand gestures are very erotic. I have to agree.
Stop. Blue chair rum.
Well, you're the one saying that they're hard and you dip them into your coffee, and yeah.
Tom Beetle Bailey is here from Traveling with Friends.
Hashtag they're hard. Thank you, Tom Beetle Bailey, for coming in here with us. What? Oh my God. For joining our show.
Wow. This has been a day so far. A faulty beginning that we had to change to this one. And
D&G erotic talk and having some dilly dillies.
Apparently D&G After Dark.
And some From the Heart Birdseed from Rachel. Thank you. Yes. It didn't come out like that at first, but thank you very much.
No, actually,
we're not
very
making
good.
fun of it. We appreciate it.
Appreciate that. So Greg, we have over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be doing 2 shows before our cruise. We are going to go live on the cruise, fingers crossed. But one of them is going to be a Halloween show, and then the other one is going to be kind of it's another October themed show. But one of them is a cruise show. One of them is a Halloween show. We are going to be trying different, I can't say it, Halloween seasonal drinks. Pumpkin.
Why are you doing spirit fingers?
I have no idea, because I'm hoping they help me with my mouth.
My gosh, you're so animated tonight.
But we have, I know Renee was talking about she likes some pumpkin beer. So we did get some pumpkin one that we're hoping is good.
Oh, you bought some pumpkin beer?
Remember, it's got the caramel in it. So we're going to try that probably next week.
Did I buy that?
No, I bought it at Wine Spirits and More.
Oh, today?
No, we bought it a couple weeks ago.
Oh, I don't know.
And then we also have some pumpkin whiskey that I think
I'm going to make. Keeping things from me with pumpkin.
You literally carried the bag to the car.
I don't remember. Oh, wait. Yeah. That. Okay. I remember now.
And then we have some pumpkin whiskey that we're going to make an old fashioned.
Oh, my gosh. We just need to bring all this with us and drink it together.
Can't.
Drink it together before the cruise and just leave the evidence somewhere where someone will find it later.
Billy says, Nancy has to keep her backyard mode for all the rum chata she's making back there.
When your mouth is not working, use your hands. That's what Billy J says. Yes.
Angela says
Billy J, never mind.
Angela says they only feed the cows pumpkins to make this.
I just got what Billy J said. That has so many meanings, Billy J, but we won't go there.
Sorry, I'm trying to get caught up on that. We need some chicken brown cow.
Chicken brown cow.
Boom, chicka bow wow. Is that what that is?
Oh, you're making chicken fajitas for dinner tonight, aren't you?
I am.
Yes.
I'm making that for sure.
Greg, I am game. Let's do it and drop the evidence. Yes. And yes, I know it's called fajitas, but I say chicken fajitas because it just sounds funny. It's fun to say.
It's without sounding funny. You get mad at me because I'll say certain Mexican foods with a Mexican accent. So
because you try to sound authentic.
I'll say like tortillas.
See, just say it like a white boy. Tortillas.
Tortillas is what people say.
No, or I'll say taco shells, and you're like, they're not shells.
They're tortillas.
They're tortillas.
So I'll say certain words with a Mexican. I'm a Rodriguez, so I'm half Mexican. I'm half British. So I can go both ways on it.
Oh, Tom's gonna sort out Marco Polo. What's going on now?
It's probably something we recreated.
Oh my gosh!
But Greg, before we start talking about the carnival and what they do for Halloween,
well, I thought we already got into that, but okay.
Real quick, a couple things. One, this past weekend was my birthday weekend that we celebrated. I only cut it down to 3 days: Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Wow!
Saw one of my favorite bands growing up. When I was born in England, we were I didn't really like the Beatles. We were in there in the mid 70s.
Almost fancy.
I didn't like
maybe more
the Beatles. I liked more of the R&B. So when we moved over here in 77, I liked the OJs. I liked Donna Summers. Then I got into Sister Sledge.
I like a lot of those too, actually.
Prince before he really kind of like hit it big. I think Purple Rain was the last album I really got from him, but the ones before that I really liked his music. But Sister Sledge, now I look at it, they're really disco, especially with the way they do their music
and the way they were dancing. They were like,
yeah, that was. But they were around since 1971, and they're still technically together as a band today.
Oh, Carnival Cruise Addicts, welcome. Hi everyone. Welcome. I made a live for you both.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, that means I think they made it to our live is what I think they made. But
okay. Well, thank you for making it to our live show.
And they actually came out with a new song last year in 2022, which was called Free, which was good to hear because it sounded reminiscent of like the older one when Bernard Edwards and Nile Rodgers from Chic. They're the ones that did Good Times and Freak Out.
Freak Out.
So it's more of that disco feel. And they played every song that I liked from the generation that I loved from Sister Sledge. They played all their songs. So me and Mike, because we went up for our friends Mike and David, me and Mike were just like, woo, woo, and I don't know what Greg really thought of it, but
I liked it. I was bebopping around, but I was also videotaping, and like how I do it, because they don't have a playlist, I'll start recording, and if I recognize the song and I like it, I'll record the whole thing. Or if I don't know it, I'll start to record it, and if I like it, then I'll keep it. If I don't, then I'll just stop recording and just enjoy it for what it is. So I did know some of their songs, but then they also did a new song. I wasn't too crazy about it, so I didn't record the whole thing.
Well, one of the things they did was like 3 songs towards the end of the concert. Those songs, because a normal pop song is about 3.5 minutes. Normal Chic song is like 5.5 minutes. They just keep, doing like, I guess they're like a dance, like you're in a dance club, and they keep playing that rhythm over and over.
They played some Chic songs.
They did. They played 2 Chic songs.
But they elongated the songs because in between they would dance or they would introduce people.
Yeah.
And they kept it all in the family. It's relatives that are all in this group, so that's really cool.
So some of the songs felt like they were performing for like 10 minutes. And Free, their new one, was one of those songs that they did. But Debbie Sledge is the only member left of the band that's still performing.
And she does not look her age at 69. Oh my gosh.
The one thing is time is interesting because I just turned 56.
Yeah, you don't look it.
In my mind, I still think of things not maybe, everything else around me is getting older. And we were on the way home and we were talking about it and they were saying, no, she's got to be in her 70s. And they said, no, she's in her 60s. So I looked it up. Debbie Sledge is 69 and she does not look it. No, I was like, whoa,
she was like in
amazing.
Skin tight pants and everything.
She performed awesome.
Yes.
I'm just like, wow, I had so much fun. It was a blast.
It was a lot of fun.
Simba 2 made a comment about the that stuff again that I said you put into the coffee, and I forgot what it's called already.
Biscottis.
Thank you. She says if we're dipping it in coffee, we're doing it all wrong.
Wait, well, I don't really dip mine in coffee.
I do. I like to get it a little bit soft so it's more mushy, and then you bite it.
Ooh, mushy bread. We also have pumpkin butter, a bit of butter. If you could put pumpkin butter on your biscotti, and actually I made some toast and put it on. Oh, it's so good. It's the right amount of spices and pumpkin. If you can get your hands on some pumpkin butter, it's really good. It's not actually butter, but it's like a spread, so it's really good.
It's like a jam. Traveling Gilbert says, go both ways, Mexican and British. Okay, I think we're caught up on the chat on that. So the next day we went, Greg, we came back home because we were in Bakersfield. We saw them at the Kern County Fair. And then first time we went there, and then we saw Greg took me to a movie which is called The Creator, which I really enjoyed.
It was really good.
Quite a unique story. So if you guys like sci-fi movies, it was about artificial
a war between humans and artificial intelligence, but
which is pretty big right now.
It was but it was. I can't say anything because I don't want to give it away. It's unfortunately it's not doing as well as what was hoped in the theaters. But if more people that go to see it, and I don't know if they did that much of advertisement. I know they did trailers in the theater, and I've seen a couple commercials on TV. But
I would like to see it again.
It was really good.
Yeah, and especially since I've seen it over it now, I could watch it and know what's going to happen.
It was an original story, but you still get the feels from other movies, but it was an original story.
Yeah, and then we went to our favorite place that we always go for dinner,
it's a seafood restaurant. Place. We love it there.
And then Sunday,
Najima Brown, welcome.
Welcome in, Najima. Sunday was all football day.
We saw the Buffalo Bills win!
Be nice, Eric.
I am being nice, but we won.
Yes. The Bills played very well, and they beat a very good Miami Dolphins team. So, so they're going to meet not just one more time because they always play twice a year. I know they're going to play in the playoffs too. So,
controversial cruising. Welcome.
Thank you so much. So,
we got some new channels coming in here. Thank you.
Well, I know. I believe Controversial Cruising does on Friday nights. They go live with a bunch of other channels. Orange Cone Vlogs being one of them. Correct me if I'm wrong. And they're all kind of like. You can go to each channel and watch the same feed, so it's interesting how they do that. But I believe, if I remember right, I could be wrong, completely wrong.
Jim says, "Go Lions!" Well, I'll root for the Lions if they're not against the Bills, because Lions is my horoscope sign. We also have some friends in our cruise community that like the Lions also.
So yeah, it's the perfect weekend. I couldn't have asked for a better weekend. So had a really good time, and now we're getting our focus onto the next thing, which is our
the cruise and Halloween.
Yes,
which there is a lot of discombobulation going on with this cruise, because we're hearing that no, they're not going to have the
80s
Halloween costume contest the same night that they're going to have the Halloween party. No, they're not going to have the 80s party. Yes, they are going to have the 80s party. If they don't, it's because of the Halloween party. So there's a lot of back and forth and mumbo jumbo. So
I think we will know until we get on the ship.
I was just going to say, we're not going to know for sure until we get on the ship.
Yes.
Carnival Cruise Addicts. They're highlighting all the channels. Awesome.
Yes. Yeah, so one of the things, like we had mentioned before, we really, Carnival is, we've been on 5 cruise lines now. We've been on Dizney was our first one, NCL, Princess. We've been on the Carnival Radiance.
That's the only Carnival we've been on. We've been on it twice. So I'm really looking forward to the biggest Carnival ship now, and being on a more extravagant Carnival ship and really seeing what they have to offer.
And we've also been on Virgin, so we can tell you each cruise line offers something different. So I would say every cruise line do things well, and there's some things that they don't do as well as other cruise lines. So I think you can say that about all the different cruise lines, and it's more or less what you want to do. But Carnival is fun. We went on a 3-night cruise. I don't think we enjoyed it as much as we did when it became a 5-night cruise.
Well, now this is a 7-night.
Yes.
So this is even bigger.
But it was a 3-night cruise on Carnival is known as a party cruise. So you have different...
because everyone's trying to drink their booze as much as they can. It's basically get drunk and party cruise. Don't sleep until you get off the ship.
Yeah, and we noticed
which is not us.
How people acted was differently from the 3-night cruise to the ones when they were on the 5-night cruise.
5-night, they're more laid back and they take their time, and it's just more of a go with the flow, relaxing cruise. The 3-night is like party till you drop and booze and
Well,
liquor
and
yourself up.
plus you had your injured foot there, so that made it hard for you to get
Yeah,
around.
that. And speaking of that, we have another friend from our cruise community that just injured their foot or toe, and
Poor Sarah.
hopefully they're going. Well, I was trying not to. I was trying to leave some anonymity for them.
Yeah, but we can give her love and support, and if
Yes.
everyone has positive thoughts and prayers,
hopefully she'll be okay.
yes.
I had the plantar fasciitis before, so that was not fun. My second go around, I had an awesome time. So much better the second time.
So Carnival Cruise Addict says yes, the longer cruise better on Carnival. So yeah, I think any cruise you can go on that's longer definitely is better.
Angela thinks the Virgin Cruise is her best. I would say don't knock Virgin till you try it. It's not what everybody says. It's sometimes it could be a little risque, but it's an adult cruise, but not risque in a bad way. It's they do comedy shows. They're fun. There are people playing parts. So some people may be in drag, some people may not, but they're playing a part. They're playing a host, which is that part, and they're being funny and stuff. So it's, whatever negative things you might have heard about Virgin, it is so much fun. And their shows are very, very unique, but they're very fun.
Yeah, and we definitely will be going. We have a when we were on Virgin, we booked to get onto a future cruise.
And they're beautiful ships too, actually.
Yeah, it's a very
insides.
It's not a big ship. They're not like a mega ship.
But there's a lot to do and see.
The way they design it, there's a lot of nooks and crannies that gives you room where you can have like quiet time to yourself. So I really, really enjoyed that. My favorite still is the NCO Bliss. That's my favorite ship by far. Warm, strong adventures.
Welcome.
Thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it. Yeah, and Greg, I don't know if you remember. I don't know if I should say, but one of the things I'm really looking forward to on the Carnival celebration is the bathroom. So do you know why I'm looking forward to the bathroom?
One can only guess.
It's because they have a glass door in the shower and not a curtain.
Oh, wait. I thought you meant the public bathroom on the cruise ship, like when you're walking about. Yes. I'm like, wait, is it like the bathrooms on Virgin where they have glass and you can look out into the ocean, or where are we going with this? Okay, yes, I do like the glass bathroom. Well, not bathrooms, but the glass shower way better than the curtains, because you don't get that leftover hair from God knows who, from who was in your room before you.
And it's gross when a curtain clings to your legs.
Yes. It's like you got to wash yourself again because you feel dirty. And, it's just, I don't like curtains in bathrooms.
Oh, my gosh. Destination EDM. How are you, boys?
Welcome.
Great to see you. Yes, great to see you. I met them in Vegas. You didn't get a chance to see them.
I did not, but hopefully someday I can. Yes. That'd be cool.
Yes, I hope you guys are doing good. Great to see you guys.
Yes. Bathroom on those bigger Carnival ships are still a bit small, but it works. Okay, we haven't tried them yet, or I haven't tried the glass one. You haven't in this one either. So
no,
we'll see what it's like.
So I'm looking. We went from an older Carnival ship to the newest one. Currently the newest one. So I'm excited to see what the new generation is on it.
Yeah, we have a veranda room, so I don't know if that makes the room bigger or not. No. So I guess it's just a regular veranda. We don't. I mean, that has some bells and whistles, but we don't need like the deluxe bells and whistles in our room.
And Mary Ellen said that she prefers them on this class of ship, which is called the XL class on it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we're looking forward to it. I have watched very little vlogs on the Carnival celebration. If I had seen it, I watched it because we've had this cruise for about 2 years. I have watched probably at the beginning of it just to kind of get an idea of what it was supposed to be. But other than that, I look at deck plans to kind of see where things are located. We're actually going to be staying on the Lido deck, which I love that deck because we're going to be close to the food. You pop out and there you are next to the Blue Iguana.
We like to be close to the food or the buffet, but we don't like to be too close to the gym area or too close to the pool area because you might get that sound. So we try to make it just like a happy medium where you don't get too much sound when you're in your room, and we've done pretty well so far.
Yeah. So it's going to be. I'm really excited about it. And then when I realized how many passengers are on this ship.
And they got slides, and they got the Bolt roller coaster ride. That's going to be fun to do a couple times, maybe.
Yes, and I should be healed up enough that I will be able to actually go on it. I go to the doctor next week, which will be 3 weeks at that point after my surgery.
So we get to go on it together.
Woo-hoo! I should be. I mean, I'm healing up really well, so I think I'm not going to have an issue. Warmstrong Adventures say they also like I like the XL class ships also on there. Billy says he likes the bathroom on the Mardi Gras. Glass showers and doors are nice. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that.
Any glass shower really is nice because you don't have to deal with the curtains.
Even Dizney had curtains. Princess had curtains. But I think the new Princess ship is going to have glass. I don't know if the new Disney ships have glass. That would be nice if they did.
That would be nice.
So not all ships have the glass. Virgin had for a regular stateroom, which we had a veranda. Sea terrace, I think they call it. That shower was amazing. Do you remember that shower in the Virgin?
I think so. I mean, I knew it was a nice bath.
It was like, I think they call them the rainforest, or where it's like the one that's right overhead and it comes straight down.
And the front also. Mm-hmm. Oh yes, I remember that quite well actually.
No, that was on NCL. We had a club balcony suite on that one. Full capacity is over 6,000. That is a huge ship. So there's a lot of interesting bars. There's a lot of interesting restaurants. There's a lot on this ship that I can't wait to do it. But it is going to be, I'm going to be excited to see how they have it decorated, because the radiance was, when you walk into the atrium there, and they had patch in the front deck, and all along they had a staircase that goes up like 2 or 3 decks. They were all like black and red and
garland,
and it was
stuff.
Like, wow, this
and
is
that's
amazing.
A perfect spot to hide your ducks too, because I actually found some ducks in that garland also. Party on the Sea said drop slide on the ship also. I didn't know they had a drop slide too. So I don't know. I haven't done the drop slide. I know they have one on Norwegian, but when the pipe goes like this and then comes back, and your body has to go to propel you to go up and around. If you don't make it and you come back around, you're stuck in a glass tube until someone opens up a metal hatch, and I would probably freak out. So I haven't done that yet.
I'm getting ready to. I'm trying to fight off a sneeze, but some of the things that we did I think on the Radiance during the Halloween cruise, we were more involved in activities than I think we've probably ever done on a cruise ship, because we did. We went to the pumpkin carving contest that was on the deck.
The towel folding. And then I like when you are up early in the morning and they're putting out the animal towels or towel animals out on the pool chairs and stuff. You can see them making them and putting them out there. So that's really cool, because that's a good time to videotape if you want to vlog that kind of stuff, which we did that before.
And I guess my question to you guys, have you ever done a Halloween cruise, or a cruise if it wasn't on Halloween, the day of Halloween? Did they do something to celebrate it during that time? Because we went on our cruise on the Radiance, the second day was Halloween. So they had, the cool thing was they had cakes. They had like 3-4 different cakes, which I had pictures of, but one of them was like a tarantula. Yeah. One of them kind of like the Cookie Monster. It was blue and it had eyes like they were Oreo cookies, but it made them, they called Monster Eyes was the name of it.
We tried a couple, and some are better than others.
Yeah. They had one that had like rest in peace all over it.
Some are kind of dry.
Some of them are, yeah. But they're really, it's fun to see all the different stuff. They did like in the salad area, they had like tomatoes, and they put like olives on it with cheese, and it made it look like a jack-o'-lantern face on it.
They have ones where they actually carve faces into the pumpkin. They're not like ones that they light up, but they just carve the faces in. But I guess you could light those up, because when you cut into the flesh of a pumpkin, it's thinner as you go in. So when you light it up, it'll still it's still translucent. It'll still come out a little bit with the light.
The
But they didn't light them up, of course.
they also, I had a picture of it. We had
The pumpkin scavenger hunt.
Yeah,
Yep, we got to do that again too.
they had a dessert. We went to the main dining room, I believe, because I had a picture of, and it was. We can show that later. It was I don't know if it was a pumpkin muffin or something, but it had like orange around the plate, and it had like bats and different things with it. So just fun stuff that they have like themed on it, and the scavenger hunt, where you had to go to find as many of the different like numbers that were all over the place.
You could see them beforehand though too. Yeah. Yes, we did. You know what? Hold on, let me just show you this.
So we won that, and then we also won a Halloween trivia that I think it was for songs, Greg, or movies. I think it was movies.
And I won this. I won this.
Oh wow! You know, and as if Angela and I didn't help.
You did, Greg. But I think on this one it was the one that I won, and so this is what you get right here. I won it. Me. It was all me. Carnival Frightful Fun. So I think I'm going to take this with me and wear it proudly on the Carnival ship. See if I can get another one.
It was fun though,
and it's a pretty hard piece of metal thingy there too.
So yeah, don't get near Greg because he'll probably whack you with that.
All about
Cheryl said she did a Halloween cruise on Royal 2 years ago. That was okay. Before cruise, they didn't decorate. And
before the party, yeah.
So I'm hoping they have at least maybe the night that they celebrate with the, like Greg was saying, we're not sure what's going on, but it sounds like the Halloween party is going to be on a different night of when they do the judging of the Halloween contest, which doesn't make sense.
Sound right. The Vanna GM, welcome.
Have you guys ever been on the NCL Getaway Northeast Cruise?
We've never been on the NCL Getaway.
My husband and I are booked next fall for our 30th anniversary.
That's awesome. Congratulations early.
Yes, congratulations. We've only done on NCL, we've done the Breakaway Plus class ship. So we've done the Bliss twice. We've done the Escape, and we just came off the NCL Encore. And then our group cruise that we're hosting next September. We're going to Canada from New York. Actually, it ends in Quebec, but that's going to be on the NCL Joy. So that will be the last of the Breakaway Plus class ships. But the Getaway is one that I do want to get on. So I think you're going to have a good time with that.
Getaway on the Getaway?
Yes. We've seen it.
Getaway on the Getaway cruise?
We saw, I don't know that Cheryl put Getaway and Breakaway. I think it might have been, which is the one that looks like it has the Statue of Liberty? Is that the Breakaway? On the whole, that's the one that we saw when we were on the Disney Fantasy, and it was right behind us.
Angela, you know I'm joking.
But so much fun that we're looking forward to it. And in addition to that, we're going to be...
Lots of planning to do still, getting ready.
Well, with planning, we've got all of our toiletries done. We're ready to go. Pretty much we have I still have to go through my clothes to see what I'm going to take, but I emptied some of the stuff. To see what I'm pretty much done with that. Then I got to put it in the little cubes. I still have to print stuff. I do my Suhek binder.
So we make our own little souvenir for our cruises.
Yeah. So I got to put this together. This is when we went on the Carnival Radiance. But I put a lot of, as you can see, I got a lot of stuff in here now. It's fine. I'll get it later. But it just got all my information, like my booking summary. It just makes it easy because I know when you can get on a cruise, it can be a little bit stressful.
Breakaway has the Statue of Liberty.
Okay. But then I put like the daily planners in here. I put like receipts if we go on excursions. So it's just kind of like, oh, what did we do and how much did things cost? It's fine that I didn't get it. So I still need to put this together for our cruise, but it doesn't take that long to do on it. So other than that, we're pretty much ready to go.
We're at the top of the hour, basically. But we did have a lot of fun, and it's our first show of October. We have two more shows here before the cruise, and we'll see about doing one on the cruise if we can.
I am getting the internet package. I know Nancy's going to go. We moderate for Nancy, so we'll be there with her on the Tuesday, and then we go live every Wednesday at
Hey Ben, welcome.
Welcome Ben. So we're planning on going on the cruise, which will kind of recap what the cruise.
Well, we
like.
are going on the cruise. We're not planning on going on the cruise.
But
I know what you meant.
The show will be on the cruise and what it's like basically for halfway through the cruise is what we're doing. But thank you everyone for joining us tonight. You got someone from Disneyland calling you.
Oh yes, it's probably a
telemarketer.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry about the problems that we had. We're probably going to keep it on StreamYard for a while, which means our normal bells and thrills that we try to do, we won't. It'll just be plain Greg and I, but that's okay. Hopefully we're good enough to tolerate.
Hopefully we're enough. I know.
Yes.
I know.
But thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, everybody.
I'm Derek.
And I'm Gregory.
If you forget our names, it's okay because I'm Little Explorer.
And I'm Big Explorer.
And as Walt Disney once said,
we are just getting started. Gosh, you're animated today.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. Go visit Nancy's backyard and have some rum chata.
Get some rum chata from her cows in the backyard.
Have a great night, everyone. Thank you so much. He doesn't want to end.
Okay, let's end it. Bye. Bye-bye.